everyone, and welcome to the final round of the UNF2 Championship here at a random track, you could say, because normally the F2 cars only go to European circuits, but the league decided to take us to Brazil for the last round at the Autodrome of Brazil. I bubbled the name, but that doesn't matter right now. But anyway, we should have a good race here, and I am joined by the Donster in the commentary booth, like last week. Donster, say hello.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody? Hope I have a good race.
And I hope we have a good race as well, because this is not the penultimate round, it's the final round, actually. And as we were coming on the broadcast, if you did see, Cross Tommy did set the fastest lap on a set of mediums, and with 8 minutes to go in the session, right now, I guess that's a good segue, because right now, he is currently 25 points ahead of Timid in the championship. And if he's able to hold on to the pole position, that would put him 29 points going into the final rounds. As we do have a yellow flag sector 2 there, as Frecci is slow into the grass with an invalidated lap. So he'll have to kick it back around. But yeah, to go back into the championship hunt, as I was trying to say, it's a 25-point gap currently between Cross and Timid. Timid would basically kind of need a miracle, and he would have to get about 10 points off of Cross Tommy's total going into the sprint race to even have a chance to win the title. Because it's 25 points for winning the feature race, but it's 15 points for winning the sprint race. So he has to be within a reasonable distance in order to lock up the title. As for the constructors, Trident has basically walked away with it, and since there's only one BWT car in the field, it's Trident's style to lose, and since they also have both drivers in the field, it looks like Trident will be celebrating at least the constructors today, but they're probably going to be hoping that their favorite driver, or I guess their lead driver in the standings, gets his chance to bring home the title. Now, Donson, we've been watching a little bit qualifying. Did you see anything worth noting so far? Maybe a car off the pace, someone that feels like they're dominating, if you will?
Yeah, well, it looks like there could be a close battle at the front here between Cross Tommy and Toss My Salad, but Timbit hasn't made a qualifying lap yet, so interesting to see how he's gonna.
I think he's waiting for about 4 minutes. He's someone that likes to go out there and just put the pressure on. There's about 4 minutes left on the clock. He's really someone that just wants to win, and I respect that thing. But like I said, he doesn't want to have time to wait. He gets one attempt at it. If he does not get pulled from Cross Tommy or someone else does, he's going to be another 4 points in the hole, and he's going to need some hope. Now, I do want to let the viewers know now that I was a little bit of a dum-dum, and I pulled a Frecci week 1. So I'm going to be on the grid for the first lap of the race until I can pull off. So Donson will get the call, or at least we'll be able to see what's going on, while you get basically kind of radio show while I get to sit in the back and get a front row seat to the carnage. So if you're wondering when that happens, just an FYI, I just want to clarify some wrong things here. With 6 minutes to go in the session, I'll take a quick look at the tires here. Situation, and right now Cross Tommy's on fresh softs. The Toss Missile's on outlet 2, so actually we'll put Cross Tommy because he's actually got purple sector 1.
Yeah, 1/10 up in the first sector.
Toss Missile's also going to be on a flyer lap 2. Young Chest after P2, which is good to see from Lad.
Oh, that is a good time.
1:17.06. They all look kind of close, which is good.
They're very close to the Formula 1. They're only 10 seconds off the Formula 1 time. Really,
10 seconds.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's like, because the Daytona 24 is currently starting as we speak, and it's probably going to start at 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it's, it's kind of like prototypes and GTs at this point. So anyway, as Cross Tommy does set a purple sector 2 here, he's going to be up a long run up to the straight here, and the long straight, he should definitely at least improve his pole lap. Let's see where it's going to put him. Past the Emirates sign, going to get as low as he can, don't want to cut. Going to come out and stay very close to the wall. Doesn't go wide. He's going to go 1:16.40. Almost a second clear, Young Chastaffen. Can Toss My Salad. 8,000 Sterling pits though. But can Toss My Salad or anyone else on a fresh set of softs counter? We'll find out shortly.
Young Chastaffen has invalidated. Toss My Salad is 1.5 tenths up through the fourth sector.
Cross Tommy, because I'm technically in spectate camera, so I'm not in the Floyd, so I technically could go and hear what he had to say. Probably happy about that lap, he said, but I will refrain. As Toss My does not have a purple sector 2, so it's not going to be the fastest lap on track. Now, because of actually, I'll wait till he finishes his lap here. Yeah, he will improve. Probably get up to P2, as I think Noah just went to P5, if I'm not mistaken. And here comes Toss My 1:16.8, not anywhere close to a pole lap, but a relatively good lap. Now, Toss My Salad was in the championship hunt a couple rounds ago, but then because of internet issues, he sadly wasn't able to make a round or 2. So he's basically kind of racing here for pride and possibly for the future. Well, basically just for his eSPORTS future. Now, as I'll cut on with Noah here today, because Noah is this could be his last race. It may not be. He's had a relatively good UNF2 career, and I think he wants to focus on other things. So we'll give him a little bit moment of spotlight here as he's on a cool down lap, as he's running a special one-off helmet here, which is very nice green-blue. And we hope he does come back to the UNF2 family when his schedule clears. But if this is his final race, then we wish you well wherever you may go, Noah. Now that we get the somber things out of the way, Timid is on the lap, and he's going to start his flyer as we speak. So we're going to ride on board with Timid here in the Carlin car. Go through the apex turn 1 to turn 2. I was listening to the drivers here, and he just invalidated. As I was just about to say, this track is really easy to invalidate, like straight up. Because it's the runoff lines were already hard enough in the F1 cars, and according to at least 8,000 of the other drivers, it's very easy to invalidate. He's just going to let someone by here. If he's going to allow many things to go. He was actually a steward in the eSports, so good to see him showing up today. And, yeah, so Timot's going to have to do another lap here. And he's going to have only, because it's about a minute 17, so he's going to have to get to the line before minute 17. He'll have 2 attempts at it, because he can get about 4 laps on a set of softs. So he's going to have 2 more attempts, but he can't go too slow.
There's a lot of people on, there's a lot of people on flyers now.
Yep, 8,000 saved his softs for now, so he'll be starting a flyer relatively shortly. Chastain, I think, is going back out, so he'll try one more attempt. I don't think he has a fresh set of softs, so he'll be using his old set of softs, as I think someone's going to get held up by that. No, I think maybe it was on, okay, I think it's me, Mr. G. But yeah, a lot of drivers, but Timid, at least give this, he's got a lot of clear track. So, no issues accordingly.
Yeah, this will be his last chance at going at it anyway.
No, he'll have one more, because it's only 2:06, and it'll take him a minute 17 to get around, so he'll have 2 more attempts.
He'll only get one more, I think, because that'll be like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, but it takes about a minute 17 to get around the circuit, and he's about to cross the line right now. So yeah, he'll get one more after this, because he'll have be about 30 seconds left on the clock.
My apologies, yep.
No, it's fine. Sometimes it happens. You get a little confused.
Yeah.
As he almost invalidates again, he's not learned his lesson, and went just the same line there. You have to be fast, but you also need to worry about setting a time. But again, since he's in the has to get a good time thing, as he does set a purple sector 1, but as he has to get points here, he cannot afford to let Cross Tommy get 4 more points on him if he wants to have a championship hunt, have a chance to pull off the title.
He is pushing hard though.
Yep, and it's not that hard to invalidate here, but it is possible, so he's going to have to keep it straight, keep the car under him, because he can kick out relatively easy. These corners...
I find that on the F1 car you lose the rear very easily there. If you don't have enough downforce, yeah.
It's very punchy. As the car has a slow car up ahead, I don't think it will affect. Hopefully he does get the heck out of the way as we speak. He's off. He does. He's off, so no real hold up here. We'll see here what he's through sector 2. It is not oh, it is purple. It took a second to flash.
As well.
So as he comes up the run here, 8,000 will cross the line first. Who's currently at P4. I would cut to him, but I want to let the whole wrap of the Carlin car of Tim play out. 8,000 is going to cross the line. He's going to go stay P4 with a 117.1. But here comes Tim in the Carlin car. This is going to be his last major shot. It's going to be a 116.3. That no 4. That will not be a pole lap. He will be short by 100th of a second, and it's going. He's going to have to go again.
Yep.
He needs to bump Cross Tommy, or else he's going to be 4 points short.
10.5.
Yeah, he's going to have to find it, and this is his last chance.
He's just matched his time pretty much.
He lost some time in the 3rd sector, it looked like, so he's going to have to find it there. Around the S section here, around the good first sector, lost a little time, but not enough that you think could be that effective, but not a purple sector, so he did lose some time. Session is going to end here. We're going to stay on Timid. Cross Tommy has 6th fast lap. I don't think anyone, really, no offense, anyone else in the field. I think Cross, this is our main challenger to pole, so we will stay on him. This is going to go through the 2nd sector here. 8,000 is still on a flyer, so he will not affect his lap. Gonna go relatively in. We'll see if it's purple. How far is he off? Tires should not be that worn. Fuel should be good. He is purple sector 2, up 110. He's got it. He's gonna have to hold it though.
If he can hold it together.
Where did he lose time? That's the question. Run down the line. 8,000 falls down to P5. Young Chastain was able to improve to P4. Actually, 8,000 up to P3. Gets very close to the wall. Almost hits the wall. 116.3, 370. Not enough.
Oh.
He was close, and he just, I think, got a squirrely accident. Maybe that wall tap cost him, and it's going to be just close, but no cigar. Unless someone can pull the heroics, it's going to be Cross Tommy P1, and the gap will go to 29 points in favor of Cross Tommy.
That was a good effort.
Timmett gave it all he got. He went out there 4 minutes and he tried, and it's just so short, so close.
I think he maybe should have went out a bit earlier.
Maybe,
Give himself another chance.
But it's how Timmett rolls. He lives by the sword, dies by the sword. It's his motto. So he went for it, and sadly, he's gonna be that's that. So he's gonna need some help during the race.
Yeah, it was still a good lap time, but unfortunately.
So yeah, qualifying is coming to an end. I don't think there's no one else. Only one lap is on GGS, who's invalidated. So yep, that's how qualifying will hold. Timmett's actually saying that someone did block his first run at the fast lap gander, so someone may have blocked him. He's at least accusing someone of blocking him. So we'll have to see how. There's nothing we could really do to give him the points, but he may be not too thrilled that someone may have cut him off. But anyway, Cross Tommy is currently in pole position, and he'll get 4 points, so he'll be now up to 29 points.
Manel starting on the mediums there is actually quite a good lap time.
Well, the thing, yeah, he did that on mediums, but since tires don't matter, again, he could have just started qualified on softs, so.
Maybe he didn't know.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know the rules. But yeah, also, so did ZGS, which again, weird in its own rights. But yeah, Cross Tommy P1, Timmett P2, 8000 P3, Toss in 4th, Young Chestappen in 5th, Noah 6th, Manuel in 7th, Nova in 8th, Fretchie in 9th, Many Things in 10th, Silencer in 11th, CGS in 12th, Logan Reed Media in 13th, it's me, Mr. G in 14th, and don't mind me in P15 because I'm, again, a certified you-know-what. Anyway. As we now start the feature race here, all Cross Tommy has to do is score, because he's got a gap of 29 points, and he has to get 15, so that's 10. He needs to get 14 points, or basically keep Timmett from getting 14 points, and he'll be fine. So, again, this is he's going to have to go aggressive here. Now, luckily, because I'm in the race, I can check to tell you the weather, so if there's rain, we will find out.
Yeah, that's good. It looks cloudy.
Oh, it is cloudy. There is going to be rain at the end of the session, so we will have some rain. So we will have a little bit of spice here. So near the end of the 20 laps, there will possibly be some rain. But if by some miracle it doesn't get too greasy by the end, it should be either a 1-stop or a 2-stop, according to my engineer. So yeah.
Yeah, the weather reports can be a bit unpredictable, though, can't they?
A little bit.
Yeah. They seem to start a bit early, the rain, I think.
As Freddie was nice enough to give me his Dams car for the weekend, we'll take a quick little parade lap around here. Formation lap. Kind of lean back here. I don't want the first one off the line. Oh, yeah. Actually, Timmett's starting at P13.
We need to stay in formation.
Did something happen?
Wow.
The car up to temperature, please. Get some
They're
load
saying
into the
P2.
Yeah. Maybe you should look in the chat.
I don't see anything. He hasn't called anything out. So again, beautiful circuit this track is. Relatively fun. The one time we went here for UN eSports. Actually, we do have a UN eSports event here actually tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the Tier 2 race, and immediately following that, the Tier 1 race. But it's a great circuit, and I love this track, but I had a bad time here last time we were here, so yeah, depressing.
Yeah, Timbit has typed into the chat why I'm starting at the back.
Yo, so what do you say? Because my hands are a little bit full right now with the car, so I can't really tell you.
Yeah, it hasn't wrote on else.
So yeah, yeah. This is like in NASCAR, other series where they give like the driver goes around a little pace up to show off the circuit. Like as you go through this corner here, you want to get nice and pinchy. Little track facts, track guide, Wally's Worlds, if you will, for our American viewers. Cross Tommy has time to, or sorry, Tom McMahon has time to chat us, and I don't know who Tom McMahon is, but hopefully he's doing well.
Here we go now, hopefully. Get a good clean start.
Yep, we're still waiting on one of
The
the cars
rest of
to
the
come
grid
out.
is
I think that
forming
is the
up.
Carlin
Be
car.
patient
Timid.
and watch for the lights.
Take
I wonder why he's starting at the back.
let me check real fast before he gets here. Maybe I can quickly read what it said. He said he got blocked and had to go wide and lost. No, that's his. I don't know. Got really dark here.
Yep. 5 lights. And they're right. Cross Tommy leads them up into the first corner. A little bit of jostling at the back. Cross gets a good start anyway. Clear into. Who's that second? 8,000 maybe?
Gonna retire from the session.
Yeah.
Pull off safely. Miss Me gets a drive-through for, I think, jumping the start. As I would join the spectator booth. Alright, we're back in the spectator booth here now, and we got a big fight here for young Chestappen. 8,000. The situation looks like I got an aggressive pass here. Actually, one of the Carlin cars, Timmons worked his way relatively quickly. He's already up in the P6. He really made quick work of the field.
Across Tommy has a 1.2 second gap at the front already.
So right now, Nova may want to play friendly. Oh, he almost runs to the back of Toss by Sound. He's just crossed. Timbit's not here to make friends. He's just here as he kind of squeezes his teammate out a little bit. And that causes a chain reaction in the back of the field.
Yeah,
and it's going to cause Nova and I believe Silence damage. Oh, Manuel. Someone else.
Manel.
No, he's still straight. I think he's good. But yeah, he ran into, I think it was Silencer. Yeah.
Timbit is on the charge now.
Oh, I think it may have been Noah. I think he got damaged. Oh, that stinks for him. But yeah, Timbit's on a charge. He needs to get quickly. He needs to get, because he has to get.
He is on the back of Tosma Salad.
Yep, so he needs some luck. Cross Tommy does hit the fast lap of the race. Here he's going to try to make a lunge. Toss it a little bit lagging. Maybe it's just join spectator cam. Oh, goes
the
very
inside.
aggressive. Nowhere to go. Toss Rosale has nowhere to go in front of Young Chestappen. He's going to put the squeeze on him, and he's going to get the position. Good move by Timid, and he's going to be a P4 as it's Mr. G speeds under the safety. Jump the start, and then trying to serve that drive through sped in the pit lane. Wonderful.
Timbit flying after Charles here now.
Going to try to make quick work of Charles. Not really a passing zone here, but if you get aggressive on the brakes, he could try.
Charles on the medium tires.
That is true, so he's going to be on the soft tire. I mean, the harder tire, so he's going to be more sitting. Timmons elects to go for the softs. Maybe that's because he qualified on him. Who knows?
Maybe they're thinking about the rain at the end of the race.
True.
Charles going to try and make them last the whole length and then swap
at least,
the wets.
According to the stint, it's only about 15, 16 laps. I just don't know if that's possible on mediums. So maybe they're hoping to get an aggressive second stint as hard as they can on softs and push to go for the fastest. I don't know.
The traction Timbit has is just unreal.
Trying to squeeze through. He's just...
Yeah.
Like, because right now it looks like he's lagging. Someone's lagging. And, oh, they look kind of sketchy. Love this camera shot here. Up the side. He's going to go aggressive into the brakes.
Oh.
Going to get it clear, hold the position, and he's going to make a P3 work. And now it'll be up to P3. As possible now, they try to capitalize and get around Young Chestappen, who's also, again, on the mediums and he's on the softs.
Now the gap is 4.3 to cross Tommy. He needs to try and eat into that.
He needs to get going.
DRS is enabled, isn't it?
Yep, DRS is now enabled this lap, so they'll have it down the back straight. Timmons not in DRS range yet of 8,000, but could get eventually in. It's me, Mr. G, as Noah has decided to pit for damage. Maybe he's going to try to make it on a one-stop here. Well, preferably until the rain hits. Now again, we don't know if the rain is going to come. We don't know if it's going to be enough that it could affect.
On old tires, it might be.
True. We don't want a Glock situation where Glock was on wets and the track was drying.
Yeah, Hamilton, whenever Hamilton won, wasn't it? Yeah. Timbit with a 8,000 made a mistake coming out of the last corner. He is right on him.
Timbit's going to make a big lunge here, get DRS open, get 8,000 correct, didn't make a mistake, and he's going just to make the pass, and that's a good position. We do have yellow flag sector, get car off, that is Silencer who spun it, so he's going to be down the field. He actually did set a purple sector 3, Timbit did. Now he's going to have to hunt down Cross Tommy.
Yep. 3.9 seconds.
Now, I know I'm not proposing anything. I have no clue. Actually, we do have battle. I'll wait till he gets to propose because many things are battling. French here. Stewart battling Sar. for position on track.
Side by side.
Quite interesting,
Yeah.
because if there's a penalty, who gets blamed for it? Because the steward's going to vote one way and the SAR's going to vote the other. As they're side by side, Frenchie gets the elbows out, try to close the door. Remember, though,
that's
many
good
things
driving.
is on the softs, and Frenchie's on the hards. I mean, other way around. On the mediums, many things is, and Frenchie's on the softs. Softs should have the better traction, as many things goes wide. And he's going to give the spot back, so many things made the move work, and then had to give the position up because he went a little bit too wide.
It's good racing.
That it is, though.
Yeah,
Can't argue
very
that.
good. Yeah. How's the gap at the...
Gap is 3.9 at the front. It's not coming down. That is the closest that we have currently on track, so that's why we're watching it.
Exactly, yeah.
8,000 could get a lunge here on... Oh, sorry, you mentioned that there. Without a second, so they're not going to really be in lunge range, unless you're crazy. As Timmett does at the fast lap of the race, but that's not going to be enough. As many
They
things
must be lapping very similarly. Yes, sir.
Yep. Many things could make a lunge here, but thinks better of it. But he'll have another DRS straight here, so he could try something. 15 to go. Doesn't look like, if you didn't tell me that, if I didn't have physical proof that it was supposed to rain here at the end, I wouldn't believe you. This is very sunny, very dry, very happy.
Seems like the Irish weather.
Yeah. Just random, like, many things are very great on the brakes there. Looks for the line and just can't make the move stick. Frenchie was very conservative there, and he just couldn't make it work. His young test gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'm gonna take a sip of my water there.
Yeah.
As many things, as we do have Noah is battling Logan. Media Reader here is for 12. It doesn't really matter for much, but I'll put it on right now because they are in a ding-dong battle here for the wooden spoon. As Noah's able to get past Logan Media Reader right now for 12. But yeah, right now Tim is eating into it a little bit. But he's
Toss my salad, possibly gonna have a move on Charles.
You are correct. Oh, never mind. Thomas Al's hitting along with it. It has Timmins. Timmins going to go for the undercut along with Thomas Out, who gets busted for speeding in the pit lane along with Manuel. 2 drivers out of the 3 that pitted on that lap sped. Oh, the pain. Oh, the humanity.
It's soul destroying, that is.
That it is.
I hate when it happens to me.
So Cross Tommy should probably pit this. I mean, right now, if I'm his engineer, I'm telling him to pit this lap because right now you don't have to play anything stupid. Don't let Timmy get close to you. So I'm not going to assume he's going to do anything, but you never know. In desperation, desperation brings courage to a coward, as they would say. And if Timid is desperate enough, he may try something very courageous that could end up costing Cross points.
Frenchie and many things still side by side.
That they are.
Nova Rocky is on the scene as well.
Yep, their battling has kept it close.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are currently battling for, I think that is P7 on the track. No, P8. No, because Tim and Toss and Manuel are on
P4.
No, right now they're battling P4,
technically...
but when they pit, I'm trying to think where they're going to be. Doing the math backwards in my head, but that's why I didn't go into a math field, folks. But anyways, Frenchie gets a little squirrely there. It's going to allow many things on his medium to make a good lunge here. Nova Rocky could try something too, also on his medium, so I think Frenchie may try to pit here, but he can't pit because Nova was on his inside. So if he wanted to pit, there's a chance, but they're going to be side by side going into this corner. 3 wide, this will never work. Frenchie goes the most aggressive on the brakes, but he's going to lock it up and clip the grass, and he's going to have to take the runoff road, and he's going to lose both spots to both Nova Rocky and many things. Very aggressive on the brakes, trying to hold it, but he couldn't hold the corner, misjudged the braking points, and he will now be in P6, as many things he's going to try to make a move on Nova Rocky. So the big winner in that was Nova Rocky, who was P6 at the start of the last straight there, and was able to get the car to P4.
It was good overtaking. 3 wide into the first corner.
That it was. Cross Tommy has pulled a second on 8,000, so... And the thing that's kind of concerning is Timmett is 5 off ZGS, so he's got clean track. So again, he should be able to eat into his time a little bit. Will it be enough? We'll find out. But for right now, Timmett is trying something.
He has to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has to try something.
He's got to be aggressive. It was like me in my championship run, where I knew I had to get the fast lap and win the race. You have to try anything, and you have to be aggressive. You don't have the don't have the cards to play a move. As I think Cross Tommy has pitted now. So it was interesting to see. I don't think Timmett will jump him, but Timmett will at least be closer. We'll keep an eye on the tires. Timmett is just on the straight. Cross Tommy has got his tires changed. He's on a set of mediums. He's going to be rolling out as we speak. Keep an eye on the Carlin car. It just entered Sector 3 right in the DRS point. It's going to cross the line now, but Cross Tommy has left pit road. So Cross Tommy will hold position, but it will be a lot closer than it was when they were first on track.
And they were going to come up into these people battling Nova Rocky and many things as well. So
Timmett was able to gain 2 seconds on Cross Tommy by pitting 2 laps early. So good move by Cross, pitting as soon as he did. Probably could have went 1 more lap earlier, but to each his own, to each his own. But now Cross Tommy will have the fresher tires throughout the rest of this race by 2 laps.
Yep. But will they be needed at the end if it rains?
Maybe. Again, we don't know how hard the rain will be, so it could rain really hard. It may just rain out. As Frecci and I think Frecci was the only one that pitted there, so Frecci has pitted for us off because Manuel, Nova, Chaz Stappen are all on mediums. They can go a little bit longer. 8,000 is on a set of mediums as well, so they're going to be going a lot longer. So, again, if it starts to... Again, I don't think the rain will play a factor. They will have to pit before the rain hits, but if by some miracle they can make it work, it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens. As I try to find something on the track, you got Nova Rocky right now, and Many Things from the Past will cut for them right now. As it looks like Many Things, again, very aggressive on the brakes. Actually, he's not as... Actually, I will take that back. He's conservative on the brakes. In comparison
he
to Nova.
held back.
Yeah. Nova's more the guy that's going to be more aggressive on the brakes. He's willing to go lunge, but Many Things is very conservative. He'll go aggressive when he needs to, but he'll be more conservative because he doesn't want to wreck it. As he's actually going to make a good move here. As he's going to push wide, as I think Donster has someone calling him on the mic there, so I'll be here alone for a few laps, or a few minutes, or a few seconds, who knows, as Many Things is going to still try a lunge on Nova, but this is for currently P3 on the track, but it probably won't be 3 back. Won't be for P3 because of how they'll cycle out with pitting. But right now, again, the top 4 have not pitted, but right now de facto leader will still be Cross Tommy, and currently P5.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Things happen. It is a live broadcast, so we don't, because we do have our own different lives and different time zones that people maybe may come in.
Yeah.
So this time by, we will have 10 to go. When actually, I think we're already on next lap. 10 to go. Someone is around. That is Silencer though. So I thought that was 8,000, but different cars. As Nova's going to make a lunge here. Sorry, Many Things will make a lunge again. Was side by side, but will not make the pass work. As Young Chaz Stappen is currently on the back of 8,000 for the lead, so we'll cut back to him right now. I don't know what battle to watch. I feel like this battle's close, and this battle's close, because it looks like Many Things could try a lunge here. He will, around the outside, he'll make the pass work, but he goes a little too aggressive, and he's just going to go wide, and he's going to have to concede the back spot back to Nova Rocky, so he had it and just went too wide. As we have 2 major battles here on the circuit right now, Young Chaz Stappen is on the back of 8,000. He will definitely have an opportunity to attack him going onto the long straight here. While Many Things will also have a chance to attack Nova Rocky.
Young Chaz Stappen looking good, yeah, for an overtake.
That he is, that he is. He did have 2 podiums last week in the feature and sprint, so he's looking for a 3rd.
Time penalty not helping him, but I wonder will Nova Rocky and Many Things hold up Cross Tommy and allow Timbit to catch?
They probably will, but they probably should be pitting within a couple laps. So right now, yeah, he's hoping Timmit's probably sending.
But he's on them now. He's 7 tenths behind. Yeah.
He's there, but he's not gonna have a lunge this lap. But right now, if I'm in the radio piece of my Carlin teammate right now, if I was Timmit, I'd be telling him hold him up, hold him up, hold him up. As Cross Tommy's, as Young Chaz Stappen's going to make a lunge on 8,000 P1, and he will take the position. And Young Chaz Stappen will be leading the race with 10 to go. Yep, as it's a big DRS stream here. Nova's got a DRS off Silencer. I'm trying to find the right camera here. As Silencer's goes won't affect it, but it looks like Cross Tommy's going to try and make a move on Many Things on the inside. Going to get the pinch. Going to try to squeeze him on the outside. Going side by side never usually works. on the apex. It looks like Many Things will back out of it, or at the very least, no, he'll still be there, but he'll have to back out of it because Cross Tommy's going to put the push on, and Cross Tommy will be now up to P4. As we do have a yellow flag, Sector 2, that is It's Me, Mr. G around. It's no effect, no issues. As now the last car standing between Cross Tommy and Clean Air is Nova Rocky. So he's going to be hoping the Carlin Park puts up a fight, but he's going to try to go around the outside here. He can't get the job done. So he's going to go around the inside. He can be very conservative here. He does not have to try to force an aggressive pass. He's got the points to win the championship right now. He doesn't need to force something stupid. And he's going to go side by side here on the inside. Going to go side by side with Nova. Nova's is going to be a sitting duck on those 12 lap bolts. Mediums as he's going to get past, and Cross Tommy's going to make the position going to turn 1. Easy peasy for Cross Tommy as Timid is going to try to make a move around the outside of Many Things. Many Things goes a little bit too aggressive into the braking zone, and it's going to cause Timid to check up. So unlike Cross Tommy, who's able to force the move, Timid has been relatively not as good at forcing those moves, and now he is currently in P6, and he's stuck behind Many Things while Cross Tommy drives away. Oh, as Timid and Many Things touch wheels, and that is going to cause Timid to lose some time and force Many Things wide. It looked like Timid went try to go aggressive and maybe lagged a little bit into Many Things, at least from my screen. But Many Things, I think, thinks that maybe he was at fault because he just let Timid go. So we'll be interested to see how the stewards rule and how the calls are made. But right now, that did not help Timid in the slightest.
That looks like that could be the championship. When you're pushing that hard and you want to win, it's not so easy to make a mistake.
That it is. Now, it does look like it's getting darker. Again, is it enough that it will rain the next couple laps and help 8,000 young Chestappen? Time will tell. But for right now, it is getting darker. So the forecast does look like it's going to rain. As It's Me, Mystery, and Fred both get time codes. And I'll take a look at the time code screen here. Young Chestappen is currently got a 3-second time penalty. Nova Rocky also has a 3-second time penalty. Manuel currently leads for Stewards Annoyance with 11. Toss Salad with an 8. Fretchy with 9. Logan Reed Media with 3. It's Me, Mystery with 6. And Silencer with also 3. We'll close back off the pedalies here. As, again, 8,000 hasn't lost touch distance to Young Chestappen. He lost the lead, the metaphorical lead, but right now, he's still within touch distance. So, Young Chestappen's not pulling out enough to make that gap work. As 8,000 will be ready, as Young Chestappen actually now is with 1.6. I think maybe 8,000 got a little squirrely there, so point still stands. Young Chestappen is actually now kind of pull out a little gap, so maybe I give him a little bit of commentator's curse here as Young Chestappen will pull it in the pit lane, but 8,000 will stay out another lap. So Young Chestappen will not be waiting for the rain as he gets a 5 second for speeding in the pit lane. That will take any chance at him getting a podium pretty much out of the water. And that's probably GG to his hopes of at least getting a podium unless something major happens. But yeah, as Timid is currently a second off his Carlin teammate. Many Things is also pitted, so I think they're around the time they got to pit on the mediums, but is 8,000 trying to risk it? Or did he just not feel like coming in that lap? Because if he can play he's got 12 seconds. If his tires are in 60 or 70 range, he could hold it. As Timmon's going to try to make a move around the outside, make the pass relatively cleanly, and he's up to P3. 4 seconds. He was 2 seconds when he came out of pit road, and now he's 4 seconds behind Cross Tommy. So yeah, he's going to need a miracle.
Yep.
As
the traffic really held him up bad.
That it did. Silencer gets 3 seconds for multiple warnings. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on 8,000 here to see if he's going to pit, because he will have 6 to go this time by. Again, he's got nothing to lose. It's the last race of the season. He's just out here to try to get a win for the fun of it. Why not try something aggressive? Let's see if he's going to pit here. It looks like he is not going to pit. He's going to stay out another lap. Boys, I think he's going to try to make it to the rain. I think that's his plan anyway.
It's a good plan.
It is if the rain's going to be hard enough. But if the rain's only going to be light, then it's not going to help him. But again, he's got nothing to lose. So yeah, so we'll do a quick circle down the field here. 8,000 currently P1, 11 seconds clear Cross Tommy. Cross Tommy 5 seconds clear of his rival Timid in the championship. Timid 4 clear of Nova in 4th. who's 2 seconds clear of Manuel. Manuel is 3 seconds clear of Toss. Toss is 6. Chestappen is 7th. Many Things in 8th. Young Viper Noah in 9th. Frenchie Viola in 10th. ZGS in 11th, battling for the wooden spoon. Logan Media in 12th. It's me, Mr. G in 13th. Silencer 14th. And my DNF Carcass out in P15. As I'll take a quick look at the pit stops here. Only drivers that have not pitted yet, as that was the wrong... Yeah, stops. There we go. The only drivers that have not pitted yet are Nova and 8000. So, both of them will presumably fall when they have to pit. But it'll be interesting to see how they cut on when they pit. As it looks like 8000 this time, he will finally... No, he will not pull in pit road. It looked like he was, but he will hold on for another lap.
Yeah, Cross Tommy's catching him 1.5 seconds a lap.
Yeah, but it's not going to be... Because again, even if it rains, it's not going to be heavy enough to make the switch make sense. So I think just it's Cross Tommy's win.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he knew that rain 4 laps ago, or 2 laps ago, but for right now... He's just kind of just hoping for a miracle. As Timmy gets 3 seconds for multiple warnings, so if there's any chance, if anything could go right, that's basically it. Because right now, championship would be Cross Tommy's before even the sprint race is finished. Get the champagne out, get the confetti. Trident and Cross Tommy will walk away with the title if things hold in the next 4 laps. Sorry, 5 laps.
Has Nova Rocky pitted?
Nope, Nova Rocky and 8000 only 2 have not pitted.
I just think the rain's going to be pretty heavy.
Maybe. As Young Chestappen's currently on the back of his UNF2 Sector 1, it looks like Frecci spun it, so Frecci's basically going to finish outside the top points, because he's at like 9 seconds with time penalty, so he'll finish outside the points. We'll see, as now 8000 has finally decided to pull down pit road. As 8000 has finally pulled down pit road, he will be pitting. He couldn't make those tires go any longer. I mean, he had nothing to lose. He was going to win this race, so why not try it? As I think Nova's going to follow as well, so that is as far as they can make the tires go. Waiting for the rain that never really came, as Nova gets a 5 second for speeding. So 8000 will limp out here. P6. So yeah, he did lose a lot of time to Young Chestappen, who was fighting on track. So yeah, he did lose over 3 seconds. But yeah, with 4 to go, and actually I think they pitted for he pitted for a set of softs, and I'm going to assume that Rocky also pitted for a set of softs. So yeah, Cross Tommy is currently still leading this race, 5 seconds clear of Timid, and with a 3-second time penalty on Timid. Oh, now it looks like the rain has finally came. We do have yellow flag sector 1, run the cars around. I think that is Nova Rocky, if I'm not mistaken. That it is, because he just came out of pit road, so I don't know how he kind of glitched out of the circuit there, but kind of weird. But anyway, the rain has now officially started, but I don't think it will get wet enough that they'll have to pit. As Cross Tommy should probably take it a bit conservatively here, and he'll be okay. 3 to go. Closest battle on track right now is a battle for P5 between Young Chestappen and Toss. We'll put that on screen for the next couple laps. Young Chestappen going to try to go aggressive on the braking zone. Thinks better of it. We'll try to do a switchback here, or I guess it's maybe not really a switchback. They'll go side by side. Nowhere for Young Chestappen to go because Toss closed the door, and Toss will hold on to P4 for right now. But with time, both drivers are on 8, so this is on track for his actual position. And actually, only Toss is 2 seconds behind Manuel, so this actually could be for P3. Because for the final spot on the podium, because Manuel has 12 seconds worth of time penalties in comparison to Toss My Salad and Young Chestappen.
Cross Tommy, 8000. A couple others, a lot of penalties today though, isn't there?
Cross Tommy, 8000, Many Things, Noah, CGS are the only drivers that did not get a penalty today. So, good on them for keeping it clean. Well, again, there's 2 laps left, so I think 3, now about to be 2.
It's gonna get tricky now, I'd say, with the rain.
Very easy to cut sector from the Senate, so anything is possible.
Break yourself, slide.
Yep, take it conservatively. You have nothing to lose, Cross. Bring it home. Cummins engineer, I'm telling him that. Don't do anything stupid. As we do have a battle here for P5, it looks like Young Chestnut's going to try something around the outside. He will make it successfully, and now he will actually be on the last step of the podium for right now. De facto P3 with pedals. But I bet you Toss Masalad's not going to go quietly into the night. He's going to try something. You know, Lacey's BWT on the inside. Going to try to go aggressive. Going to try to put the squeeze on him. Still side by side. Young Chestnut goes very wide. He's going to have to get the position up because he went way off the circuit. And that will be P4 again to Toss My Salad. Or de facto P3 with time penalties. So, with one lap, this Cross Tommy's going to start the final lap here. As he's on the straight, he will be less than like 10 seconds away from starting the final lap here. 10 minutes, 6 seconds by, unless God intervenes and causes Cross Tommy to crash. This is Cross Tommy's one shining moment. This is Cross Tommy's moment of glory. He's got one lap to go in front of the Brazilian faithful to prove that he is a champion. At least in F2, as we do have a yellow flag. Sector 2 as the car is around, and that is Manuel is around. So Manuel has spun under the pressure of the wets, and we still have a battle here for P3 as Toss and Young Chestnut are still argy-bargy going through the NSS, and Young Chestnut will clear him and will take P3. DRS is still open, by the way, even though the circuit is wet. So they do think it's not wet enough.
Slippy.
It is slippy. But Young Chestnut could have just made the move that kept him on the podium, because Toss Masalad's now 6 seconds down on Chestnut, so unless he's good in the S section, I don't expect much to happen here from Toss My Salad.
8,000 though. 8,000 has no penalties. And is only about 6 seconds.
Oh, true, because they've gone for 8 seconds. Actually, that could be 8,000 probably instead. My mistake. As Novaraki has spun under the wet conditions, he's in P10. Noah is making a move right now on many things, and he'll be in P7 for the I was about to say the Carlin boys, but they're not the Carlin boys. They're the Trident boys. As many things goes very aggressive on the braking, and he will take the position back. But as with on the final lap, there's 8,000 kind of skids to the grass here. There's a lot going on as we speak. Silencer, I think, has a lot of things are happening here. I want to keep it on Cross. I want to keep it on Cross Tommy real fast because he's about to take the championship. As Cross Tommy comes around the last corner, he's done everything right this season. He will walk home with the championship with the sprint race remaining. He will be champion. All hail Cross Tommy. All hail Trident, taking on both titles as Tibbet puts on a valiant fight, and he will be in P2. As we fight for the last positions here, 8,000. I saw him through one of the cuts. He may have skidded through the grass. So Young Chestnut should have the final spot on the podium locked up. He will have P3 for right now. Toss My Salad P4. We'll see how the other two scout is. Manuel is relatively slow on the track. I think he may have lost the back end. 8,000 is 12 seconds behind. So I don't think he'll be jumping it. So it's Young Chestnut P3. Toss My Salad P4. Manuel will definitely lose P5 to position here, as we do have a battle here for P7 between many things and Noah. They are going scrappy for P7, and they are still fighting. 8,000 gets 5 seconds for cutting the course. Any chance 8,000 had a chance to jump is gone, as Noah goes relatively wide, and he's going to have to reset the track quickly because here comes CGS, but CGS is also around. So that's going to put a lot of drivers have spun off. This is chaotic.
The wet. Yeah, the wet's at the end.
I have no clue who is where right now. No, Rocky's currently P7, but he's got like 10 seconds with time penalties. So for right now, he will be P7. Many things will come home in P8, but he'll jump Nova Rocky for P7. Frenchie Viola will not be able to jump Nova Rocky, and Noah will take home P8. Whew.
They're all jumping at the end.
So Nova Rocky will take the last points paying spot in P10, and Frenchie Viola will get the wooden spoon in P11. Alright. So sadly, because of Cross Tommy winning, a little bit anticlimactic going into the last round, but we still have another race here, and they're going to put on a good show for you. Some driver, as Noah will start on pole position for that sprint race, so maybe Noah can put on a good show for the crowd.
It's good for Noah.
That it is.
Hopefully it's not his last race anyway. I'd like to see Noah back in the UNF1 as well.
Same.
Oh, GG, Cross Tommy.
GG. Thibodeau gets driver of the day as a consolation prize. Isn't worth anything, but
Started what, 13th? Due
Yep.
to that, some sort of glitch, maybe?
I don't know. But
Yeah,
sadly,
didn't see any penalties.
I didn't even see anything either, so yeah. As they do celebrate on the podium, as Cross Tommy does win his championship, while Timid is in second, and Young Stappen gets a third podium in a row. So good showing by Young Stappen. Was probably hoping to have the start of the season like this, but sadly, it was a little bit inconsistent at the start of the season. But if we do a season 2, he will probably be one to watch. So yeah, I'll take a second here to metaphorically take a minute to catch your breath as Cross Tommy gets P1, Timid gets P2, Young Stappen P3, Thomas Masal P4, 8000 P5, Manuel P6, Many Things P7, Noah P8, ZGS P9, and Novarock gets the last points position in P10 with Fretchy 11th, Logan Reed Median 12th, It's Me Miss G in 13th, Silencer 14th, and my Carcass in P15. As some drivers in the chat have already started congratulating Cross for a job well done. But no, he's still got one more race here, even if it's not for the title. I mean, anymore because he's locked it up. He's still got to go out there and show the pride for the Trident boys. As it looks pretty dark here again, and there's no rain though on the forecast for the sprint race. It's going to be 14 laps, and they could easily make it on one set of mediums, so no pit stops because there's also no requirement for pit stops. But it would be interesting to note because a lot of drivers did pit around lap 14 in the actual race.
Yeah, stretched. Well, 8,000 stretched it out to what, 16, 17? 16?
Yeah, so it's possible. So it'll be interesting to see though if punctures may start to form if they go aggressively driving.
You don't have to stop here, do you?
Start here. I think I'm just gonna retire. Can I retire on track? Not. Someone is around on the formation side. That's Manuel. Oh, what time can I? No, I cannot retire from the session. So, all right. So I'm gonna have to drive around
Get
here.
the back view.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I could have retired when I was on the grid, but sadly I didn't think of that, so I will have to do it again. Sorry, boys, have to give Dan some product placement here. Gotta get those KFC sponsors. Like already pipped Eye in the Sky from The Simpsons. Just
No rain expected. No rain. We're sat at the back. Last place. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 14 laps to go.
yeah.
Now we're getting on with it.
Yep, now we're getting on with it. We're gonna have a good show here. As Fretchy's stopping on the track for some fucking reason. Come on, kid, go. I know a lot of us like to hit our bosses, but I do not want to deal with the paperwork. for a couple drivers that were a little bit slow in the formation lap to...
Last couple coming up now, yeah. Five red lights on board with Noah. And they're off.
And away they go into turn one. Looks like Noah got a fine start on my map.
No more into the first corner. CGS up the inside. Many things has dropped down to 5th.
Pull off the access road and retire from the session. There we go. Nice. Should be
Good clean start by Noah.
Noah's able to keep it under pressure, at least according to Donsta, as he is able to keep it under pressure.
Yeah, he's going 3-4 wide.
Oh, someone goes very aggressive in that corner there. One of the Red Bull cars. I don't know which one, but someone just sent it flying. I think it was either Cross Tommy or Timid. One of the two just sends it flying.
It went like 3-4 wide there, did he?
And one of them has damage. I think it may be Timid. Because Cross Tommy still has his wing. Timid does not. Or at least missing some things.
Got a penalty.
Yeah. So it looked like Cross Tommy just missed up the braking points. And good thing he already locked up that title, but Timid may have just took Timid with him to the ride.
We will be seeing a new winner, possibly.
I don't see. I mean, Cross Tommy's fast, but I don't know if he's fast enough he can make up that much time in 13 laps.
Got past Freshie.
That he did. Noah currently leading the way. Sets the fast lap, 8,000 half second off. It looks like Manything's going to try lunching for P6 on Young Chastappen. Gets a little edgy, but Young Chastappen will hold the position for now and hold on to P5. As Young Chastappen is going to try maybe go a little defensive here on the position of Manythings. He will hold the position, and it looks like they'll get squirrely. Still gets the elbows out. Manythings kind of, I wouldn't say pushes him wide, but make sure to try to force it to get the position. He will take the spot back from Young Chastappen. And he will now be in P5. So yeah, Noah is currently holding down P1 relatively well. Tossed by Salad, one off that, as it looks like Manuel has made a move on DGS. But yeah, that move by Cross Tommy or Noah, again, yellow flag sector 2, it's just silencer around. But whoever made that aggressive lunge, basically took out Cross Tommy and Timid. So yeah, took out the two strong contenders.
Yeah, they probably were battling each other and then went to make it amongst the other cars as well, like the nominated cars.
Yeah, must have misjudged the braking points on lap 1. Did not know the full race. 8,000 does have purple sector 2.
So a tiny little mistake could make some big crash, like, you know.
Noah goes relatively slow to this and actually tried to take it seriously, and there was nowhere for 8,000 to go. 8,000 just runs to the back of him. I don't think he has damage, but no friendship points there. You have a jostle in the back here. So it looks like Rocky's going to try to make a move on toss myself for P3, and he successfully make the pass, and he will hold on to P3. Oh, well, take P3 because he can hold on to it.
Toss Salad.
That he will. Toss Salad may try a counter position here, but I don't think he'll have the ability to make anything happen right now. He'll probably have to wait for the straight. DRS is now enabled this lap, so with DRS open, a lot of drivers will try something aggressive. Cross Tommy now up to P8. He's got a big track of cars here up from Manuel, so he can easily capitalize on a lot of these.
He got through them quick, didn't he?
He's still got a couple more, but he can easily cut these drivers like bread on butter, or butter through a hot knife. As it looks like Manythings is going to try to make a pass. Manuel on the inside, going to hold it off. I want to watch this battle, but I think the man will battle up lead with DRS. So I'm kind of torn between these two battles on track. I'll keep an eye on the DRS zone. 2, I'm going to go up. Let's see. Noah 8,000 thinks better up the pass. We got like 3 battles here. Young Chastappen is able to get past Toss by Salad. And for the 3rd battle, Cross. And Manythings touches Cross. And Manythings hits Squirrely. Cross is able to get around. And Manuel is able to get P8. Oh, hold P8. We got a battle here for the lead. Noah and 8,000 side by side. 8,000 is going to, Noah's going to have the inside corner. And he's going to hold the position. And he's going to keep it on lap 4. A lot of battles there. Manuel actually got past anything for 7th. Only one camera angle, so I have not much I could cut to. I don't know if I should be in the leaders. I don't know if I should be in the battle for 4th or the battle for 7th. All three are relatively close battles. But yeah, Noah. Yeah, very good indeed. As Cross Tommy's now got past that first pack. Now he's 3 seconds behind Toss My Salad in the next pack. But if you can somehow catch them, then it's relatively smooth sailing because they're all relatively close. The Cross also does have a 3-second time penalty. So you do have yellow flag, sector 2, silencer is around. I feel like I say that every week, but don't worry, silencer, you'll get better. But 8,000 is going to have probably another opportunity to make a lunge here, but it looks like Noah may have the car set up better for the straights, while 8,000 has the car set up better for the corners. As 8,000 quick try lunge here, Young just have does the fast lap the race with the DRSGs. On the outside, can 8,000 make the pass work from the outside? That breaks to the inside. Oh, they touch, and 8,000's off into the wall, and that's going to be a broken wing, but no safety car. He's able to keep it clean. But now, basically, and now Nova Rocky is now within a second of Noah. It was kind of clean racing, just nowhere to go. They were fighting side by side, and Noah kind of got, they both got side pod.
Here comes Young Chad Stappen as well. He's going to be right on the tails of Noah.
That he is.
He could send some win here, maybe with Cross Tommy, 5 seconds back. And
yep. He's currently right now, actually, he just lost the position to Manuel, so I think Manuel may have caught Cross and passed him when we were looking for that battle. So, yep. But Noah really, I don't think he's got damage, but he's kind of going slow. So he's going to have to fight hard here to hold on position. As Nova is, though, someone that's very aggressive on the brakes, but Nova doesn't get the pass on Young Chest after he tries something, so he cannot.
Tree-way in the front.
Probably. No, Nova goes really wide there, clips the grass. That's going to cause Nova go. Why is
Nova going into the pits?
I don't know why, and he speeds the pit lane.
Oh man.
Wasn't he on a set of mediums? As we do have battle for the lead. I can't
softs.
Check. Oh, he was on softs. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a mistake because he could make it on the mediums, but I think the rest of the field is on mediums. They are, so unless their tires pop, any chance of him winning this race is now sadly gone. As we do have a battle for the lead here between Chad Stappen and Nova. Chad Stappen trying to make a move around the outside, and he will successfully make it work as Nova gets 3 seconds of cutting. That he will. Nova will get 3 seconds. We do have a big battle here in the back as Toss is currently in a big scrap battle with Manuel and Cross.
This is just holding across Tommy and trying to get back.
Yep. Cross Tommy has nowhere to go, so again, luckily again, Cross has everything locked up. As Cross Tommy goes, oh, he's pushing.
Yeah.
But yeah, because teammate.
Damage.
Oh, who's got damage?
Looked like Manel ran into the back of Toss My Salad.
He's really slow there. I think you may be correct. He may have something. I can see his mic movements. So I think he's not too happy at. Oh, he's DNF'd.
Yeah, he retired.
Okay then. That's not how you're supposed to retire, Manuel, but, well, I guess the stewards will let you know about that one. Not my problem. Anyway, as Cross and Toss are battling, Cross is able to make a pass on Toss, and now he's up to P3.
It maybe looked like Toss My Salad possibly braked a little bit early, but I don't think he did.
Well, I do remember Manuel and Johnny were very not happy with each other after Manuel accused Johnny of brake checking, while Johnny accused that was his normal braking point. And I think the stewards ruled in favor of Johnny. So, again, it'll be interesting to see. I believe it didn't look like anything bad happened, but you never know from either perspective.
I think Manel just carries so much speed in the corners that possibly sometimes it's just more speed than the person in front of him, you know?
Yep, as Young Stappen is able to pass Nova Rocky again for P1. So Nova and Chad Stappen are battling. And the problem is right now that we're almost half over with this race. But the problem is Cross Tommy's only 3 seconds behind.
He's catching, yeah.
And he's catching. As long as they keep fighting, that's going to allow Cross Tommy to slowly reel him in. But with Cross Tommy's 3 second time pad, as long as Chad Stappen can keep it clean, he should be alright.
This would be some comeback by Cross Tommy anyway if he does it.
That is correct.
No, with a 3 second penalty.
3 second time pad, so any chance, even if he does get the softs for work on the 2-stop, it's in a half hit, he's going to have that 3 second time penalty against his name. But yeah, it doesn't look like Nova Rocky will make a lunge here, so it looks like Chestnut may have an ability to, at the very least, kind of pull a gap on Nova. Presume.
Yeah, the gap seems to be just Similar to Cross Tommy as well, 3.2, 3.1, 3.2.
Yeah, Chestappen does have the fast lap of the race, but that was with DRS help, so I don't think they run two unsimilar laps. They run about the same lap, give or take.
Yep.
But yeah,
It's
this
just
is
mistakes.
As no other real battle on this track is relatively close. We do have Logan Media possibly on the back of Mr. G for 7th, but nothing new to report there. That is for the last points bank spot P8 if whoever gets the last point. But yeah, this is technically for the big bread and butter. This is the closest thing we have on track. And CGS gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting. But yeah, now Toss is within 2.7.
Yeah, he's catching half a second now.
That is correct. But again,
I think
with
young
time,
Verstappen needs to drop Nova Rocky quick.
I don't even think that. I think he doesn't need to put himself in a penalty spot. Like, I know it's again lawyer ball, but right now he's holding about the same speed, maybe just a tad faster than Novoraki Chestappen is. So if I'm Chestappen, I'm just saying I got 3 seconds on. I have whatever I have. I have 3 seconds on Cross. I have 3 seconds on Nova. If I'm near lap 12 or 13, just let him go instead of risking cutting. If you battle,
I think he's on the softs. I think Chestappen's on the softs.
No, they're all mediums. They're all mediums.
Oh, they're all mediums.
They're going to the end. But young Chestappen can't put himself in a compromised position at the risk of getting a 3 second, because if Cross Tommy's able to get with a stretch. Oh, we have a VSC though. That will actually help. Noah is around.
Novoraki just ran straight into the back of Chestappen.
And they gave Chestappen a 5-second time penalty for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
many
is
things.
Bull crap.
That's horrible.
That is horrible. I feel like the Stewards are going to fight that one. I don't. Right now, it's a penalty, but I'd flat out say right now that should get syndicated. Where was Chestappen? You can't give Chestappen a penalty for being. It's like on the racing circuits where if you're on the highway and someone runs in the back of you because they were following too close, that's on driver B. You cannot give Chestappen a 5 second for that horse crap. I know I'm not supposed to show bias, but that is horse crap.
Yeah. The game is very badly glitched.
Yeah, because that's no way. Now Nova comes in pit lane. Much to the chagrin probably of young Chestappen, who's now got 5 seconds to his name.
But this is disadvantage Chestappen as well. There's a car in between him and Cross Tommy, and now there's not. There's just clean air.
True, but now Cross Tommy also has clean air too, though, and he has to if young Chestappen can stay 2 seconds clear Cross, he can still win this race. But yeah, he's gonna have to fight for his life. But even if he falls, because we gotta remember time penalty, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Fretch is on the back of Cosmic Salad.
Yeah, he is.
Trying to make a move.
Oh, he has, yep. He has, but Fretch also has
a good move.
A ton of penalties, so...
Oh.
He has 9 seconds worth of time penalties, so again, I don't think that's going to hold for anything.
Yeah. Still get him a top 7.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because Silencer's 20 off, it's me, Mr. G, so... I think he's good on his front right now. But for now, yeah. So right now, if young Chestappen's basically... we keep harping on the leaders, but this is the best thing we have on track. We do have Yell Fight Tech 2. I think Silencer is around. He is. But right now, young Chestappen has to hold 2 seconds. He has to stay 2 seconds clear of Cross Tommy to win this race. Now, again, because of the stewards, we don't know how they're going to rule. Because of that, they could easily syndicate that 5 second time penalty and give it to Chestappen. But right now, with in-game, until they get an unrectified victory or not, that's how it has to stand.
Yep. On the podium.
Other than that, many things is going to keep me, but I think he has 8 seconds in comparison to Toss. Of course, Toss would be on the current top class 7 podium, as Fretchy could try to make a move here. Right now, Fretchy's actually kind of helping many things because he's trying to drag Toss down, and he's basically going to allow many things possibly to get a farther gap, but he's still got to get 4 more seconds.
It's good pace from Fretchy though as well. Like,
yeah, he's in.
Toss Sada was a top contender at the start of the season. Like,
he still is relatively fast. Maybe it's not a good track to Toss. Maybe Fretchy's has some luck here at Brazil. I don't know. We do have a yellow flag sector for 1. That is another silencer around, so nothing to report of note. But yeah, with 3 to go here, Cross Tommy is slowly making inroads. Frecci is another 3-second time penalty, so yeah, any chance Frecci was able to hold a position with Cross is now long gone. But
it's Mr. G, yeah. Where is he? He's no penalties either. Him and Toss My Salad, 8,000. So yeah. It's very tough on penalties, this track.
Yeah, I know. That is. But yeah, as we kind of try to cut around the ankles here a bit, this again, I guess we'll eye Toss and Frecci, because that is our closest battle on track. Instead of eye gap and Chastappen and Cross Tommy.
I think it's 1.7 now, the gap.
Yeah, that it
Cross
is.
Tommy's got it.
So again, it will be interesting to see how the stewards rule. But actually, now it's at a 2, so I think maybe Cross got a little squirrely. So we have 2 battles here on track. We have Toss fighting Frecci, and we have the interval watch between Cross and Chastappen. Because like I said, it doesn't really matter for anything. It's just Chastappen and Cross Tommy are just fighting for the glory of the. I think Many Things is around. No, it's not Many Things. Someone was around there. Sector
Frecci.
It was Frecci. Okay.
Frecci.
Frecci did lose the back end, so big battle gap we have here. But,
And
yeah,
the front wing.
that's a shame. Anyway,
Toss My Salad is going to try and get back at Many Things to get that last podium spot.
Many Things also has 8 seconds worth of time penalty, so right now all Toss has to say is within touch distance.
Oh yeah.
So Toss Salad
Loads
is
of time.
basically he's got the last step of the podium locked. Even if he gets a 3-second cut, he should be okay. But yeah, with 2 to go here, young Chastappen is 1-9. He is just barely. He has to get within 2 seconds, and he's.
It's going to be close, isn't it?
It is going to be close. Because it feels like he gets up there, but with the long straight, it looks like Cross has more of a straight line car, but it looks like young Chastappen has more of a car better in the corners. So it looks like advantage Sector 2 to Chastappen, but Sector 1 and Sector 3 in favor of Cross Tommy. So we will watch this battle for the last lap here. We'll be interval watching because actually, well, SVG is kind of close to Logan, so we'll keep an eye on that too. But this is for the last race of the season and the last win of the season. Who will get the last trophy? As young Chastappen is going to start the final lap of the race, 1.7 clear across. He's going to have to get 3 temps up, or else that will be GG to the win. Oh, unless the stewards have something to say about it. As he goes to the center assets here, relatively conservatively, let me make sure there's no extra penalties that we don't know about. 5 and 3, yep, nothing has changed. Silencer gets a 3-second time pad. We'll cut It's Miss Me and Logan for a second here because Logan is relatively clear of It's Me Miss G, so I don't think It's Me Miss G will have an opportunity to lunge. We'll keep an eye on it. As he goes relatively aggressive in the braking zone here. Young Chestappen's up to 2 seconds right now. He's going, he's pushing hard, he has to. But he's just barely under the window. I don't think we'll have a move here, so I'll cut back. Again, Chastappen's stronger in the corners. The S section, 2.1, 2.2. He's going to have to hold it for these S sections, though. Cross Tommy, though, going to come back on the straights.
This is going to be very close.
It is 2.3, 2.2.
Oh, he got squirmy.
Cross Tommy got squirrely. Now it's 3 seconds, so it looks like it's all clear. Yeah. Young Chastappen around the last corner. Oh, he gets a little squirrely too, though. But it's not going to be enough. Even with the bogus pedaling, young Chastappen will come home and win the final sprint race of the season. And a relatively good last 4 rounds for young Chastappen. He will win this race. Good showing from the Brit. Cross Tommy will come home as the champion in P2. Still going to celebrate tonight. And Many Things is going to come home in P3 for right now. But with Toss by Salad having no penalties and Many Things having 8 seconds worth of time penalties, it's basically a foregone conclusion that Toss by Salad will get the last step of the podium. And I think he just did at the fast lap of the race, if I'm not mistaken. He did. Many Things P4. Logan Reed Media going to come on P5, but he's going to get bumped down to P6 because of time penalties. Frecci's going to be in P7 right now. But I think with penalties, it's going to be, he has 12 seconds. So it's going to be basically him P7, CGS is going to be P8, but he's going to jump him. And then I think Novaraki may also jump him as well. So Novaraki Well, actually, not jump. Never mind. So Frenchie will get the last points paying position. Novaraki, actually 8,000 will get P9. Novaraki P10, and Silencer will come home P11 with Timid 1 lap down, who was probably hoping for a better round this weekend, but will come home P2 in the championship, but sadly will not bring home a title to Carlin or Germany today.
That was a good race.
That it was. First race was pretty
Yeah,
interesting. Second race did have some drama too. Relatively a good race. Good season all around.
Yeah, it was good, a lot of fun. Like,
That it was. As Young Chess
the cars are equal, so everyone gets a fair chance, really.
Yep.
So.
That is true. Young Chestappen will end the season on a high. If there is a season 2, he's looking to impress for season 2 bids, and this is kind of his like, look at me, I'm here to stay. Cross Tommy will walk home with the championship though, and Toss with Salad is a big what if question because of the internet problems through the last couple rounds. He also looked relatively strong, but sadly, again, another what if story from him. A lot of what if stories this season. As Young Testapp will walk home with the win. Cross Tommy second, Toss my Salad third, Many Things fourth, It's Me, Mr. G in fifth, Logan Reed median sixth, ZGS seventh, and Fretchie gets the last point paying position eighth. 8,000 ninth, Nova 10th, Silencer 11th, Timid 12th, Noah 13th, Manuel 14th, and my Carcass in P15. As I will now bring in the two drivers that the word I'm looking for is won the race today, which is Cross Tommy and Young Chestap, for a quick little interview, if we can. So I will bring them in if I can ever get to the settings here. So that's why you will see the blue screen right now, as I'm trying to grab their names off this list. Young Chestappen. There they are. All right, we'll wait for them to join us in the booth. If they don't join us in the booth, we'll just do a normal sign-up, but we'll give them a second or two, because maybe they have something to say, maybe they don't. Young Chestappen has joined us in the booth. We will wait for Cross Tommy for a second, and if not, we'll let Chestappen take the floor. But, and there is Cross Tommy as well. So, thank you. I'll wait for both of you guys to get settled on your mics real fast. I think you're both here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 from both of you. All right.
All copy.
Good. All right. I guess I don't know if I should start with the driver. Actually, I'll start off with Young Chestappen and let because Cross did win the championship today. We'll let him have the final words. So we'll start off with Young Chestappen. So Young Chestappen, you've had a lot of great rounds the last couple rounds. You've had 2 podiums, a third one in Brazil, and then you've had another good showing here today and actually won the sprint race. So I guess the first question is that you've really found a great form of late. What would you atone to this?
Yeah, I'd agree. My podium in the Netherlands was really the start. I didn't really practice much in the first few rounds. We got a bit unlucky with penalties in Spain and I think a few other rounds, so we missed out on a few positions there. But I'm very happy with my performances in the last few rounds, and hopefully we can perform stronger in the next season with a bit more practice and understanding, and hopefully more results like this.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know that you and 8,000 were in a very ding-dong battle throughout most of this race, and then you were also in a very ding-dong battle with Novaraki. So, did you...
Yeah.
I just like to ask on both those battles, did you have anything worth noting in those battles? Did you feel like they were fun? Or
they were fun for sure. Nova was tough because I knew the win was possible there, and the fight with 8,000 was tough because we were both on the same tyres and I just had to really dig deep, and I knew my setup had good straight line speed, so yeah, we utilised that to our advantage today.
Now, I do have one more question, but first I will throw it to Donster if he's got anything else he'd like to add.
No, it's just well done. Good race today. You managed to keep that gap at the end.
Mm-hmm. I was actually going to
penalty.
Yep, ask that. Because when Novo did run into the back of you, I bet you weren't really that happy because they gave you a 5 second. But, so I guess...
The thing is, the VSC came so suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically what happened was, like, I was down in that... I think it was like turn 5, I think. Coming into turn 5, they
shot the right-hander.
Yeah, the delta literally comes up so suddenly, and I was in the red, so I thought, I don't want to drive through. We've got a good position here, and so I slowed the car down, and then yeah, he comes and runs into the back of me because I thought everyone would slow down because of the VSC, you know, turn down the pace a bit and then turn it back up. But yeah, it was just
Yeah,
that was just
a lot
bit
of people seem to
confusing
race
from my
under the
side.
safety cars.
Yeah, it just confused me. You know, you're meant to slow down, you know, turn down to the energy and then get back at it when green flags are racing. But yeah,
That is true. That is true. So yeah, I think that's really all we have to say to you, Chaz Stappen. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us. And if there is a season 2,
Thanks.
we will hopefully you join us for that season 2 as well.
yeah, for sure. Hopefully, I'll be in here more often.
So yeah, thank you for joining us,
Thank you.
and we
Absolutely.
wish you a good, strong off season. Now we will move
Best of
to
luck.
and now we will move to the other driver, the champion of UNF2, who had it basically locked up by the featured race, but still put on a great showing throughout the weekend. Cross Tommy, thank you for joining us in the booth. So, unlike last season where you were so close to getting the title and you had to watch as the confetti went off as Freddie was able to celebrate, today you're able to have your top moment in the sun and celebrate the championship with the people you care about and love. But I do have a couple questions I do like to throw out there. For starters, you did a relatively good during qualifying. You were able to get timid by just well over, I think it was less than a hundredth of a second. And you were able to get 4 points added to your total. So were you feeling even more confident after that pole lap? Or did you feel like, again, you don't want to psych yourself out? Like, you felt like, I'm just going to go out there and do what I have to do? Mm-hmm. All right. Question 2, I guess, is then during the race, Timid was able to work his way up through the field relatively quickly, and then he was able to make the undercut work. But then you were in like a battle with many things, and I think someone else, and you had to quickly work your way through traffic there, and you got them through like butter. Were you worried they were going to hold you up, or did you think that they were like you were just like I'll get by them eventually, or did you think you were worried they were going to hold you up and you were going to be kind of screwed to Timid catching? That is that. And I think I could ask a question about the feature race, but I will ask sprint race, but I will ask Donster if he's got anything he'd like to add.
No, not much. Just well done. Congratulations on winning the championship. I'll leave the last question to you, Pepsi.
All right, I think I'll leave. Actually, I was going to ask about the sprint, but I think it's not relevant because I think the championship's a little bit more important. But with you hoisting up the title in UNF2 and you also winning the constructors with Trident today with Noah, there'll be a big celebration in the Trident garage. So I guess the next question is, what's next? Are you going to use this momentum to help you in the Tier 2 races of the UNF eSports series? Or are you going to springboard this also into a good championship defense if there is a Season 2? Figured you have to defend your title. All right. I think that sums up all the questions I have, and we'd like to thank you and your teammate Noah for winning the Constructors. Great season throughout, and we hope to, if there's a season 2, we see you back here again, and we wish you well tomorrow as well. Thank you. But
No
that
problem.
will basically do it for us here today. This is the end of the UN Esports Season 1. If there's a Season 2, you'll have to follow the Instagram page to find out. It could be another F2 season. It could be a realistic league. It could be a classic league. We have no clue. Or maybe we'll scrap the Saturday projects altogether. We will find out relatively soon as the SAR will make his decision. But for myself, Pepsi Freak 212, I'm signing off. And I'm also joined by Donson. Donson, you want to say anything else before we go through the sign-off motions?
Yeah, just everybody tune in tomorrow for the UNF1 series.
Yeah, I think we'll be on
And
comms for that too, so it'll be interesting to see. So if you like us, you'll see us tomorrow. And if you don't like us, still show up, but mute the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will do it for us. So, Cross Tommy, you are a champion. Celebrate, have fun going into the night. Don't party too hard. And yeah, that will do it for us. And thank you so much for joining us on this fun journey. And we hope to see you relatively soon. So, thank you and good night.